guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I do readings for celebrities and celebrities only. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are into that. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information on how to book one will be down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. Oh my God. I purchased some new incense from one of the booths at this event I went to this past weekend. Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm so glad I have her card because I'm gonna order some more. Okay. Oh, it smells good. But I wanted to do a updated reading on ChriseanRock and Blueface. So let's go ahead and see what is going on currently with these two. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for Chrisean and Blueface. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Chrisean and Blueface. What is their current energy? How does Blueface feel about Chrisean? How does Chrisean feel about Blueface? Ooh, yeah. This is not good. This is not good, and nor am I surprised, okay? The person that came between them could be an Aries, but you got the Tower card here. That means, like, disaster, okay? This shouldn't even be a relationship, basically. Tower moment is the overall, all right? There's a total foundational shift, things falling apart. And, of course, I do believe that is something that shook Chrisean's foundation, because I feel like for her, she wasn't thinking that she was going to get embarrassed to this point, you know, where he's just like blatantly showing his other woman. But how many ways can this man basically just embarrass her on social media? Bottom of the deck here, you have the Six of Cups in the reverse. This has to do with moving forward, leaving home, independence, okay? So somebody may have threatened to walk away, or somebody may walk away, but let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is going to be Chrisean's side here, and this is Blueface. So Chrisean has the Justice card here, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. What is so sad about what I'm seeing about her side of the reading is that she doesn't feel like she is strong enough to walk away from this man and to stay away from him, okay? Because when you get that Strength card in the reverse, it's basically self-explanatory. This is the type of person that will endure a lot of stuff due to their pride or due to having a weakness for something or somebody, cowering away from making the right decision, and they stay with somebody because of doubt that they'll meet somebody else like them, doubt that they're leaving something that they feel is worthwhile or worth having. And then you also have the Five of Wands in the reverse here, okay? This is all about avoiding a conflict or respecting differences, okay? So I feel like for her, she may stay in a situation because she doesn't want to fight. Like, she doesn't want to fight, or she doesn't want to leave. She could be fighting other people about the relationship. There may be people, could be her fans, could be her family, could be her friends, it could be just anybody around her saying, what are you doing? Like, this person is constantly hurting you or constantly embarrassing you. Why are you choosing to stay? But she may be putting her defenses up against those who feel that she deserves better. All right. You also have here the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is reaching out for help in despair. All right. Or hoping that a situation turns around. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. No desire, no passion, feeling no motivation to walk away from something because she doesn't feel strong enough. And this is really sad. So, I mean, there's a lot of truth here because you have the Justice card. This is about truth. This is about fairness. She knows that she's not treated with the respect that she feels she deserves in this relationship. Also, there could be a Libra that could be involved here. There could be a Leo that could be involved here. It's just a lot of third-party energy that I'm getting. But over here, wow. Okay, let me just say this because I was thinking this as I was thinking about this couple before I started this reading, is I am looking at Blueface's birth chart. His moon and his sun are in air, okay? His sun is Aquarius, moon is Gemini, and his Capricorn is in Mercury as well as Venus, okay? I'm just going to be honest, stereotypically, okay? When an Aquarius man feels like he can walk all over you, he has zero respect for you. And he will see how far stereotypically he can take this. Like, you are this weak for me. What else can I manipulate you to do? What else can I manipulate you to say? Or what else can I say? Because I feel like these are two damaged individuals. You guys can check out my previous reading that I've done on them. And I do not feel like this is a healthy situation for either one of them. But he's coming up. There's that Magician card there in a reverse. He does this to get a thrill, a chase, a moment of happiness for him. It feels good. Still, okay, allegedly. Everything here is alleged because, of course, we're dealing with public figures and tarot is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm just saying that for him, this is just what he does. He gets a thrill out of this. He could be a master manipulator because he is coming up as a Magician card in the reverse. But you also have the Four of Wands in the reverse. He knows that he causes conflict and that he knows that he can be mentally, emotionally abusive in this way, you know, where he does something to her to get a rise out of her. Also, you have that Nine of Wands there in the reverse. Here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, he posted something about, I'm never really single. There's always somebody in the back pocket. Baby, let me tell you something. This man is not playing, okay? One thing about it, air signs, particularly Aquariuses, can be stereotypically very blunt. Okay, what he says is what he means. What he means is what he says. Okay, but one thing I noticed is that he also has an air placement in regards to the Mars. His Mars is in Libra. So even though he is very blunt and he says like he's done with a situation, he has a tendency to straddle the fence. Okay, so he may say, okay, I'm done with you, Chrisean, but at the same time, he will go back and entertain her and then do this cycle all over again, unfortunately, which causes her emotions to be all over the place, okay? You also have here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, in the reverse, and then you also have the Hierophant, okay? He's coming off basically as somebody that is, if a person tells you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, this man has said that he is the type that there's always somebody in his back pocket. And look at what is coming through. You have the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse next to the Hierophant. This is not someone that is looking for anything traditional, okay? Actually, he shuns anything traditional. Like, yeah, I may have a girlfriend or I may get a wife someday, but there's going to be a side piece. I'm just saying. And if there's a side piece, a child may come out of the equation. I wouldn't be surprised if he has somebody else pregnant at this time. But the Page of Pentacles in a reverse is a person that lacks commitment. They are greedy. They want their cake and eat it too. And at the end of the day, for him, it's all about how he sees himself in society, not about how how he sees himself, not about who he steps on to get what it is that he wants. Okay. And here's the thing. You have the Tower card and then you also had the Six of Cups in the reverse. She's already had her Tower moment, but unfortunately, until you learn your lesson, this will be a repeated pattern. It will be constant Tower moments. So let me go ahead and get some intuitive messages. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, I would really appreciate that. Excuse me. Oh. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Chrisean and Blueface. Give me the most important messages that need to come through for the two of them. Give me the most important message. Okay, let's see what we got. You have freckles. Okay, somebody could have freckles. Somebody could have a gambling addiction. You also have here fire. Okay, so there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion between the two of them. Also, that passion could also be like violent passion where they could fight a lot. And then you have here, you are forgiven. Okay, so somebody could have forgiven the other. But then you also have here bankrupt. You have stop making excuses for why you can't do something and get to work. You have money coming in. You cannot make this up. Fighting. I feel like this is something that is on a continual basis when it comes to the two of them. You have Virgo, okay? They could be fighting about a situation involving a Virgo. This could be some future energy as well. You have here a gift from the universe, okay? So this Tower moment that I feel that has happened between Chrisean and Blueface is a gift from the universe, trying to let her see that this situation is not for her. But at the end of the day, people have free will. Look at this. You cannot make this up. Yow. Look at this. You cannot make this up. Fighting twice. This is all it's going to be. Make up to break up. I think I'm going to title this reading Make Up to Break Up if I haven't titled this for their reading before. But you have here One More Night. See, first thing that came through, and I can hear it right now. I'll only stay with you one more time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, baby, give me one more night. That song right there is very toxic. That is that song by Maroon 5, where Adam Levine is basically in the video for the song, and him and his woman, they never get along. They're fighting 1 minute, they're back together, fighting 1 minute, they're back together, and it's very toxic, but then he still comes right back to her. So this is how I feel this relationship is. All right, you have here receding hairline. So I don't know if somebody has a receding hairline. And you have All About You now. All right. And pride. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Spirit is wanting Chrisean to be all about herself. She needs to grow self, work on self-love. Okay. But I feel, like I mentioned earlier in the reading, there is too much pride to walk away from a situation that's not serving her. Okay. Why are these messages coming through at this time, please? Why are these messages coming through at this time, please? You have unbeknownst bisexual here, so I don't know if there is somebody here that may be bisexual. You have can't get you out of my head. You have hold my spot. See, that hold my spot there is about someone that's like, yeah, I'm going to have my fun. I'm going to entertain. But, you know, just I'll be back. That type of energy. I'll be back. All right. You cannot make this up. I'll be back. See, coming back to you because it's real. And then you have I miss holding you. Give me the most important messages that need to come through. Give me the most important messages that need to come through for Chrisean and Blueface. Look at that. Not showing their true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, and gaslighting. There was a lot of gaslighting that's going on in this relationship, and there's a lot of pretending that's going on here. All right. And I do believe that Chrisean is caught up in the image of thinking that he is her soulmate. All right. But Spirit is saying that this relationship needs to end. Close the coffin. Okay. Close the coffin, close the door on this situation here, because you need to grow. You need to change. You need to liberate yourself. You need to transition into something different. But as I mentioned before, people have free will, and it doesn't matter what comes up in these readings. If a person is choosing to stay, this will be the continuing outcome. Okay. So speaking of continue, oh, this fell out. It says, your body knows me best. I told you there's a lot of passion here. Even when I pulled that passion card earlier, I got really, really hot. Like, I just literally felt like I was sweating. But there's a lot of chemistry there. But at the end of the day, is this worth it? So I want to do some future messages for these two. Give me the most important messages moving forward for Chrisean and Blueface. Most important messages moving forward for Chrisean and Blueface. You have that Three of Pentacles sideways there. Okay. Could be indicative of a third party energy. Give me the most important messages that need to come through. All these cards keep falling out. Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles there in the reverse. Lack of support. And there it is again, that home conflict. Fighting in the home. Future messages for Chrisean and Blueface. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. Bless her heart. Bottom of the deck here, you have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is basically like forward movement. Like literally they are back in hot pursuit of each other, not going anywhere. This is the energy of sticking it together, riding it out no matter what the situation is. Also, you have the 2 of Cups here, a partnership. Like I said, moving forward with each other together. All right, this connection here is a hard bond to break because Chrisean sees Blueface as her 10 of Cups, okay? This is somebody feeling like they have emotional fulfillment with someone, okay? And I do believe that for her, this is why she's having a hard time walking away, because there's that 6 of Swords. It is all about emotional baggage, unresolved issues, and a person that resists change. I'm telling you, she's resisting change, which Spirit is saying is a bad mistake. Okay, Fool card is in the reverse, is a bad mistake. This is a person that's naive. This is a person that continues to get taken advantage of and continues to stay in a reckless situation. Also, the Fool card indicates that this is definitely him because the Fool card is the Aquarius. Okay, so she's making a foolish mistake of staying with this person and glossing over what is actually in her face. Okay, Queen of Swords in the reverse, because let me tell you, he's also coming up as the Queen of Swords. This is somebody that is, like I mentioned in the very beginning of this reading, he is cold-hearted, he is cruel, he could be bitter about some other drama that he may have, so he's just finding a way of sticking it to her. If I'm not mistaken, recently they had got into it allegedly about some guy that he claimed that she was seeing or sleeping with. So this was his moment to get her back, basically. He's sticking it to her. All right, like, you don't play with me type of energy. And let me tell you something. Nobody can tell her anything wrong about her man because in her eyes, he is her emperor. Okay, but Spirit is saying that there is somebody for her. Could be an Aries, and this person could be soulmate energy because we did get the soulmate card, but she has to be able to see past this, but I'm not seeing that. I feel like she thinks that pain is happiness. Like if you don't have this in a relationship, then that's not real love. So that's what I'm getting on her side. Let me tell you something. Like he said, there will always be another woman. There is another woman there. Could be an Aries. There will always be another woman in this connection. And you have the Empress card here. Even though he may see her as the Empress, somebody he finds attractive, somebody that he may want to have children with or can see as a wife or whatever the case may be, this is not someone who's going to be committed, all right? Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is a person that's very selfish, very insecure, and he may also have a lot of jealousy issues because at the end of the day, he can't look for commitment and faithfulness in someone if he's not able to give this back. Also, this is side chick energy. He likes to have both sides, duality. Keep in mind that his moon is in Gemini. This is somebody stereotypically Geminis or people with strong placements in Gemini stereotypically may like fluidity, meaning bisexuality. Stereotypically, this may be somebody who just likes threesomes or they just like to always have somebody in their back pocket. So I'm just saying this is what's coming up. Or they could be attracted to women or men that are bisexual or sexually fluid. Okay, but he is definitely deceptive. Okay, 7 of Wands, he is deceiving her, always making her feel, I feel like he makes her feel like she's the only one, but, or at least he recently made her feel like she was the only one until she was duped. Okay, and then you also have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in a reverse. Excuse me, not the page. We already did the page, but the Ace of Pentacles here is opportunity, prosperity, and new ventures. For him, in some way, shape, or form, this connection helps him in some way to solidify him. I don't know if he gets paid to, it's something about money, stability, and Chrisean. So I don't know if she helps him in some way to get money. I don't know if they work together, if this is a business thing where I don't know, but it's something about this that brings him some type of stability. And that is what he's holding on to the most. Because I don't see this as somebody who has his heart in something. I don't even think there's any cups on his side. Yeah, I don't. Yep, there's the Eight of Pentacles there in the reverse. Okay, no passion. I don't feel that there's love on his end whatsoever. Y'all, I'm being honest. I don't see any cups. Nope. There's no cups on Blueface's side. His emotions is not in this, okay? This is somebody that thinks from his head, not his heart, okay? Doesn't mean that he doesn't love her, but he is somebody that thinks, like I mentioned, from his head, not his heart. So if she's looking for his heart in this situation, and at the end of the day, you got to be willing to share with him, because he is not looking for there to just be her and him. But she got all her cups in. Look at those 10 of cups. Got the 10 of cups there. Her whole heart is in this situation. Yeah. Yeah. Her whole heart is in this situation, and she's refusing to leave and then refusing to see the truth. Wow. So let's get some messages to close off this reading. Give me some messages to close off this reading for Chrisean and Blueface. Final messages, please, for Chrisean and Blueface. She need to cut this man off. Spirit is telling you, girl, cut him off. Make the changes. Don't doubt your worth. You are always enough, okay? Don't ever let somebody make you feel like you are second, that you deserve what they're throwing out to you, these breadcrumbs. She needs to move on and take a chance on somebody new. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. If you're interested in a personal, you can give me a call or you can email me. Call me at 205-223-0287. Again, that's 205-223-0287. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.